Hello, folks. Welcome to OuchCouch once again. And this is, as you know, Middle Freak Neo. If any of you are actually listening to it, welcome once again. As I was saying in last episode, that some of us millennials who are stranded at their third world country hometown feel very lonely oftentimes because we don't have people of our age whom we can or could actually share our points of views, our angers and frustrations, and like our takes on many things that are not safe to you know talk about or communicate on social media because let's face it, we have fear for our lives. So we could only talk about it in real life over like a mug of coffee and some brownies, maybe on weekend afternoons. So we don't have that privilege. We don't have friends around to rant about this shitty work assignment we had, horrible boss, an annoying coworker. We don't have these perks anymore. As much as that is true, in a way, we actually have a perk that our friends who live in like third world, first world countries who have migrated there and have like friends who also have migrated there, and they have these gatherings or these like say I don't want to use the word gang, but they have found their own community over there in a foreign land. I see oftentimes on weekends they post that all the friends are gathered together. They're having a like a potluck or something like that. And so they're together. They're bitching about work and life and spouses, doing all of that. we I for my part don't have that, but there is another thing I have, or people who are stranded like us in our hometowns have, that is family. As much as it is not always the most relatable thing, but it is very comforting. And I can say that because as I have mentioned in previous episode, that I went through some real cruel and like scary experiences in the last few years. But the reason I got through it, despite not having friends around, solely was because family was around. We all supported each other. We somehow went through all of these scary and painful things together. And it made me realize something, that in current sentiment, and it is understandable why, because capitalism cares for nobody. It is very Darwinian, like survival is always for the fittest. As much as that is true, it is also true that we are far more fit when we are around people who are related to us. Like, I'm aware that in many families, people are abusive, people are not as supportive as they are expected to be, as more importantly, as they should be. It is true that there are abusive parents, abusive extended family members who take advantage of the vulnerability of others, but there are still family members, there are still families who where people support each other no matter what, no matter how different their point of view of life are from the people whom they are helping. In the end, they stick to each other, they support each other while maintaining their smug snobbery that I knew I'm right, but and I'm still gonna help you because I think it's my duty as a family member to help you no matter what, no matter how I think you are wrong. And at many times, at many crucial, scary times, I have received that kind of support and tried my best to extend that kind of support to people I also feel are not at their most correct judgment in life. So, yes, that's one thing I am rather grateful for, and I have learned in these 3 years in many, as I have said, very interesting and intense experiences that family matters a lot. And as much as our friends who are in like those places, they also feel it, the fact that they can't just like go to their parents' place and talk to them, or like have these discussions or these gatherings with their extended family. They also miss it. So in a way, in the concept of economics, it is like an opportunity cost. We trade one thing off for another. But I think the people who migrated with their extended families, I think that also happened in many cases that I know. I know a few of my friends who have migrated to the US with their whole family. Like they are total Jackson Heights or Brooklyn people now. So it's very wholesome, and I'm glad that they are capable of doing that. It's great. I think it's amazing that they are still sticking together. And yeah, but other than that, I think we are also pretty lucky on that department that no matter what, there is a family and we can always access them. They are in our proximity, and I will always be grateful for that. So I think I'll wrap up early today because I mean right now I don't have anything else to like add to it. Okay, there is one more thing. What also is related, that I have seen friends, like not necessarily friends from our country or our culture. I am talking about my friends whom I have met online. I have heard about their lives. So my observation is about them, that some of them, let's say, don't have functional families anymore for whatever reason that are, or I mean those are, they have lost it. And as much as now they are supported by a support system of friends, new families, that chosen families and everything, yes, when I see them, I think, or I more like I realize how lucky I am to have what I have. So I hope I won't take this for granted, and support the people in my life who like are have been there since I was born and are responsible for my birth and all that. I hope I can be a good family member, and I can continue being a good family member as long as I am breathing. What happens after I'm gone, I hope I get to like do something about that as well. And now I feel like very pretentious, so I'll just stop talking, and I hope I will see you or record for you next time. Goodbye.